Today for you? Someone is? Eric. Later. Okay. All right, so it is 1 o'clock, so we can go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 2021 Age of Champions Virtual Health and Wellness Fair. My name is Sam Leeper, and I am with the UNH Center on Aging and Community Living. Today's 1 o'clock session is titled Creative Connections Through Movement and will be put on by Danielle Fitzpatrick from MoCo Arts. Before we hand it off to Danielle, we do just have a few quick housekeeping slides. So first, we ask that all participants please mute themselves when you're not speaking. You can mute and unmute by clicking on the microphone at the bottom of your Zoom window. We will be using the chat today, and you can access the chat also at the bottom of your screen. Please note that closed captioning is available for today's session. When captioning becomes available, you'll see a CC button at the bottom of your screen like you see here in the picture. To turn closed captioning on, just click that CC icon and select Show Subtitle. You can also view a running transcript on the side and adjust the size of the captions by using the additional settings that are shown here. So a few things to note. First, we would like you to be aware that this session is being recorded, and this recording will be posted on the Age of Champions event website. We also want to provide the following disclaimer, which I will now read. So the event may provide information related to exercise, fitness, diet and nutrition, and other content that is intended for your personal use and information purposes only. You should consult with a physician before beginning any exercise, fitness, diet, or nutrition routine, especially if you are pregnant or have pre-existing health conditions. Nothing contained in the website should be considered as medical advice or diagnosis. Your use of the website is solely at your own risk. So if you have any difficulties accessing today's content, you can reach out to Bridget Drake. Her email address is displayed here on the screen, bridget.drake@unh.edu, and we will also pop that in the chat. I want to take a moment to thank this year's sponsors. Without them, this event would not be possible, and we greatly appreciate their support. Also want to give a shout out to our outreach partners who are joining us from the sites displayed on this map. We would like to thank them for helping us to have a statewide presence at this year's event. So as you know, this year's Age of Champions event is celebrating wellness through the model of the 5 holistic wellness domains. And the focus of today's sessions are on emotional wellness. So this domain emphasizes self-awareness, compassion for self and others, mindfulness, optimism, and hopefulness. And this is the feeling dimension of wellness. So with that, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to turn it over to Danielle.
Great, thanks so much. I too would like to start by thanking all of our community partners who are making this possible. Thank you, UNH, for hosting. Thank you to American House. A shout out to our local Keene American House folks. I am here in Keene as well, so nice to be with you. As mentioned, my name is Danielle Fitzpatrick. I am the Director of Young Arts at MoCo Arts, which is a nonprofit arts education center in downtown Keene, New Hampshire. I am also a board-certified dance movement therapist. You might be wondering, oh, my lights just went out. Sorry about that. Wondering what's the difference between emotional wellness and physical wellness? Well, for me, they're very much related. And you're going to be seeing some slides in a moment about the benefits of dance on your emotional well-being. And of course, on your physical well-being too. Then we're going to put the music on and we're going to get dancing. So first, I'm going to share some slides with you. And just to let you know, in terms of dancing, I'm going to be dancing in a chair today. You also are welcome to do your dancing seated. You're welcome to do your dancing lying down. You can do it standing up, moving around your space, wherever it feels right to you. We're going to go over that in just a moment. You get a little close here for a second. and share something with you about the benefits of dance. All right, and hopefully you're seeing my screen. Great. So today's workshop is called Creative Connections Through Movement. And it is through movement that we discover our feelings. We discover how we feel both inside and outside as we go out into the world, as we connect with others. So I'm just going to show you a little bit about what we're going to do today. As I mentioned, I am the director of Young Arts at MoCo Arts, where we have classes for children as young as 18 months old, all the way up through adults. So the youngest person I've ever taught was 6 months old, and the oldest person I ever taught was 116 years old. And everything in between, because dance really is for everyone. We all have bodies, we all love to move to the music. This truly is for everyone. I am a board certified dance movement therapist, which means I'm trained to use dance to help our emotional well-being as well as our physical well-being. I do want to share that dance also has a lot of cultural connections. I might invite you to pause and think about your own background, your own culture, and how dance plays a part in that. The music I'll be playing today is from my culture, my white middle-class New Hampshire background. And you might have music that speaks to you and ways of moving that are from your heritage. And I encourage you to use that whenever you can. Always be true to that. I mentioned that dance is both for our emotions as well as our body. I believe dance affects our body, mind, and spirit. Dance is a sport and an art. Now, I want to point out the art part because you might be sitting there saying, I've never taken dance lessons. I can't dance. Well, there's no right or wrong when we're talking about art. You could draw an apple and color it purple. Someone else might draw an apple and color it orange. When we create art, we get to use our imaginations, our creativity, and there's no right or wrong. So that's cool to know, right? So when we move today, all movement is good movement, as long as it's safe for your body today, okay? Dance can be done alone, it can be done with others, and today I am both alone in my studio, but also with you, so that's kind of exciting. The benefits of dance to health are many, and they are physical, cognitive, emotional, and social. But I do want to touch on a few today. We're going to be hopefully doing some movements that help with stress reduction, releasing tension, decreasing anxiety, helping the body feel good, flexibility, and by that, flexibility of everything, flexible body, flexible mind, flexible heart. We're going to be aware of how our bodies are moving, and that's really bringing back the message of self-care. Take care of yourself as we're moving today. Listen to your body. Don't do anything that might hurt. Pay attention to how your body's feeling today. And of course, be creative. If what I'm suggesting doesn't work for you, try something else. There's lots of ways to move to the music. Get that back on there. So who is dance for? Well, it's for everyone. And I'm so glad you're all here. I want to invite those of you who might have preschoolers or toddlers plunk down on the floor. You can dance on a blanket on the floor. I want to say to those of you who are calling in from work today, you can push your chair back from your desk and participate right in the space of your office. You don't need a large space for today's movements. If you're participating from your home or another space where you have lots of room to get up and move, please feel free to do so, but be aware of the surface you're moving on. Be aware of any trip hazards that might be around you. I'm going to do all of the movements seated. You can choose to stand up if that works for you as well. So there's lots of ways to participate. This is for everyone. I know the big question is, when do I have time to do this? Well, we do have great adult classes here at MoCo Arts. You can sign up for a class and make it a dedicated event, something to look forward to in your week. But I always tell people, dance during commercial breaks if you've been watching TV. Dance to go get your coffee on your coffee break. And if you ever come by my house, you'll find I'm dancing when I'm cleaning the house. Where can I dance? Well, again, I mentioned you can do this anywhere here today. We have a wonderful dance program that happens here in Keene, Community Dance in the Park. We dance outside in the park on Sunday afternoons. You can do it with a friend. You can do it alone. I love it when I see grandparents dancing with their grandchildren. Dance really works for everybody. So today I'm going to offer you some creative movement ideas for home or studio, wherever you might be. Again, feel free to stand up or sit down. We're going to start with a warm-up, and as Samantha kindly pointed out at the beginning, you should check with your physician before trying new exercises. And listen to your body today as we move. That's really important. You want to listen to your joints. You want to listen to your muscles. Relax and take a breath when you start to get tired. Okay. Today, I'm going to offer you 5 different warm-up songs, and each one will give us an opportunity to explore different ways of moving. Following our warm-up, we're going to do a little bit of creative movement. And this part, I'm going to kind of leave it and see if we get to that and see what we're in the mood for once we get to the creative parts. But there's a lot of options that we could try together based on where we're at. I'm just going to share this little philosophy of mine, and that is that it's not optional to live in your body. So I invite you to really, really live in your body. Right? This is probably the one thing in life that we can all agree upon, is that we move throughout the day in so many different ways. And I hope to offer you some ways to move that are fun, inspiring, and help you feel good. It feels good to express yourself, feels good to be creative, and moving connects you with your feelings, literally your feelings, which then connect you to your emotions. I believe we usually have a feeling in the body first, and that leads to an emotion. So being aware of our body is really going to help us be aware of our emotions. So before we put some music on and get moving, I invite you to just take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you feeling right now? Notice if your hands and feet feel warm or cold. Notice if your muscles feel, just notice what they feel. Notice, maybe how your heart's feeling today. Notice any thoughts or your mood. Maybe you could put a name on your mood right now. And I want you to remember all of that for when we get back to the beginning and move to the music together. So remember how you are right now. Notice how you are right now. We're going to move to the music, and then we'll come back to these feelings at the beginning and say, how do I feel now? How am I at this moment? So if everybody's ready, I'm going to start putting some music on, and I'm going to lead us through a little warm up. Again, you can stay seated if you so choose. You can also get up and boogie this out as big and as excited as you want to get, okay? Which is pretty fun. So let me grab my music here, and I'm going to move my chair back just a little bit. I want you to be able to see my feet because they're going to get dancing with us today too. I'm going to be coming back and forth, turning my music on and off. So you'll see me kind of coming in and out of the screen. Don't worry about that. I'll get myself in place before we get moving. All right, so here comes some music. Hopefully you're all hearing that good tune. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna start just by rubbing our hands together.
Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain.
Just warming them up.
You know that's a game that I hate to lose.
Really stay with it.
And I'm feeling the strain. Always shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul.
Let the beat move you. Now we're going to bring those hands to our legs and rub your legs. Just go as low as feels safe.
Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do.
Awesome. Now go ahead and bring that rub to one arm.
I look so unkind. And I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Just like you're rubbing on suntan lotion. Go ahead and do that on the other side. We've got snow here in Keene, but let's imagine we're putting on sunscreen. Awesome. We're going to bring that rub into your neck and shoulders if you can reach. This is especially good if you've been staring at screens and computers a lot.
Thanks for the joy that you're giving me.
Yeah, just stay there for a little longer. That feels good.
Rhythm and rhyme and harmony.
Awesome. Bringing those hands to your heart. Just giving a little rub to your heart. And then you might notice your heartbeat. Give that a little tap. And drift away. Yeah, just feel that. And then you can take that little tap, gently pressing your body wherever you want to bring it to. Just pressing, feeling the beat of the music. Rubbing and pressing. And then bring it back to that nice, easy hand rub where we started. Yeah. Nice. A little fact for you all. Your brain has more neural connections to your hands than to any other part of your body other than your face. So when you get moving your hands, rubbing them, wiggling them, if I were to put electrodes on your brain and register your brain, it would light up like Times Square just by rubbing your hands together. So some folks say, I don't know how to dance. I don't know what to do. Well, if I can give you one tip, get your hands moving every day. Okay, really get your hands moving. There's so much to that. So our next dance is a hand dance. We're going to get your hands dancing in all kinds of ways. Get them expressing. Again, listen to your body. Take a break when you need to if it gets to be a lot. There's a little song called Hands Up, and just follow along with some fun ways to move your hands. All right, everybody. Yeah, let's just clap them, right? Let's just get the beat of the music. All right, everybody get those hands up. Just push them up like you're raising the roof. You can do it slow, with attitude, or you can do it fast, pump, 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 whatever you're in the mood for today. Yeah, now put them right out in front. We're gonna open and close your hands. And then just see how your body wants to respond to that. Open and close. Ooh, I like that. I think someone's throwing something. Good. Now we're gonna rotate them. Like you're turning a doorknob. Yeah, that's it. Nice. This is especially important for walker users. They put a lot of pressure on the wrists. So let's go to those wrists. Up and down. Yeah, and you can put anything into that, right? It can start to get fun. You can let other parts of the body respond. Now wave those hands like you're waving to all the amazing people dancing with us today. Wave hello. How you doing? Awesome. All right, we're gonna get small on it. I want you to just wiggle your fingers. Have fun with this one. Let it be expressive. Yeah. Keep wiggling them, maybe touching them together. This is another good one for your fingers. All right, everybody, we're gonna get those hands up. Hands up. Yeah. Raise the roof. You got it. You could raise one or the other if that feels good. Oh, that makes me feel like you're giving me a high five. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Upper body feeling warm. Yes. Hands up. So again, you can see how commercial break in your favorite TV program. Just get moving your hands in so many ways to light up your brain, release tension, and start to feel better. This is an easy one to do at your desk too. If you work a lot at the desk, push your chair back for a minute, get your hands dancing. All right, along with getting ourselves moving in our hands, we're going to start traveling to other parts of our body. Our next dance is going to help us shake it out, okay? So we're going to be shaking it, releasing any tension, letting go, okay? So I'm going to suggest some body parts that you can shake. If that part of the body doesn't want to shake, don't. It's okay. Listen to your body, move the parts that want to move, Rest the parts that need to rest. Remember, my suggestions are just that, suggestions. Okay. Also, when we get shaking, be aware of your space, that you're not going to bump anything or anyone around you. And if you're sitting on a chair with arms to your chair, you just want to make sure that you don't accidentally bump your elbows on the chair arms. So make sure you're comfortable, have a good shaken space. If you are standing up, you can shake it out, but be aware of your balance and be aware of trip hazards in your space. Here we go. All right, we're starting easy just with the hands. And shake them. Yeah, bring it to the elbows. No right or wrong. Shake it up. We're gonna reach up high, shake it up. Yeah, now shake it down. Yeah. All right, we're gonna shake those shoulders. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I like it, one then the other. Shake your shoulders. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Yeah, now we're gonna go to one foot and shake out one foot. Starting to warm up our lower legs. Now the other foot. Shake it out. Again, no right or wrong, let it be loose. We're trying to release tension. Maybe you can shake both, like a little swimmy kick, depending on where you're sitting or standing. All right, we're gonna shake our heads, but just be aware of your neck as you shake your head. You can shake it, no way do I want to. Yes, I want to. No, I don't want to. Yes, I want to. You can fill in the blank there for yourself. No, I don't want to. Fold the laundry again. Or yes, I want to dance more. Awesome. We're going to get shaking our torso now. Could be your rib cage, your hips. If you're standing up, you can get some hip in there. Yeah. Feel how that shakes into your back. Good. Stay with the shaking. You're doing great. And then shake just the whole thing. Just let it shake your whole body. Just a couple more moments of shaking. Yeah, and let that shake kind of quiet down a little bit. Yeah. All right. Whew. Shaking always warms me up. So 1, 2, 3, take a breath with me. Yeah, let's do that again. That felt good. 1, 2, 3, take a breath with me. Nice. So we all know that when things get stressful, we carry a lot of tension. Tension in our muscles, tension that often can cause us to shrink down or narrow in or tighten up. And so shaking can just relieve some of that tension, which is so important, okay? When you are facing stress, your cortisol levels go up. And the thing about cortisol is it stays in the body for quite a while, even after the stressful event is over. For some people, the stress is kind of continuous. Things can be really tough, can be hard, and those cortisol levels can stay pretty high all the time. So what do we do about it? Well, one of the things we can do is physically move the body to release that held cortisol. It's held all through your body. Release it, relax your body, let all that out, okay? The great thing is all of these ways of helping you feel better are free, just like this amazing conference. You don't need to have any fancy equipment. You don't need to have any expensive medications to just relieve that stress and that strain through moving your body. Now, as your body's moving, you're actually releasing a different chemical, endorphins, that then help lift your mood. So you're getting rid of the cortisol, which makes you feel better, and you're releasing those endorphins, which is going to help you feel better too. So the tough stuff goes down, the good stuff bumps up, and we start feeling a little better. Okay, so one of the great ways to move to the music is just to shake it out. Shake, rattle, and roll, right? How many songs there are about shaking your stuff? Go ahead and shake it out when you're feeling stressed or tense. Okay, we're going to move on to our next warm-up song, which is going to introduce the concept of rolling. And this is a focus on your joints. We're going to look at some of the major joints of the body and see if we can work on rotation. Rotation meaning making circles with different body parts. And the rotation is really important because it lubricates the joints. But what does that have to do with emotion? Well, let's do the dance first and I'll tell you afterwards. Get ready to roll. All right, we're just going to start by rolling those arms around. This one's funky. Have fun with it. Working for a man every night and day. Anybody overworked out there? Take a dance break. Let's roll it up. Big wheels. Roll it down. Roll it. Roll it. Rolling on that river. Roll it wherever you want. All right, we're going to take that roll into just your wrists. Beautiful. We're going to take that rotation in one arm. This circle can be as big or as small as you need it to be. Roll. It can go forwards or backwards. And let's go ahead and try that other arm. Nice. It can be small, it can be slow, like a lazy river. Or it can be really quick, whitewater rafting. Up to you. Rolling. Awesome. Let's bring that roll into an ankle. If you're standing up, you might hold on to something. I'll show you how I would do that. Just to help with the balance. And then the other one, if you're sitting on the floor, get a little extra stretch there. Yeah. Awesome. Let's get back to rolling those arms. Rolling, rolling. Yeah, notice this one gets the heart rate up. Make sure you roll the other way. You can roll slow. Yeah. All right. Nice rolling, everybody. That was great. Whew. I'm going to catch my breath again. Do you want to join me? 1, 2, 3. Take a breath with me. Oh, yeah. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Take a breath with me. Okay, I promised you before the dance that I would explain what does rolling have to do with emotional wellness. All right, here's the connection. Stay with me here. When you loosen your joints, you increase your flexibility. And what I believe is that the mind and the body reflect each other. That if you change the body, you change the mind, you change the body. They work together. So if you are flexible of body, you're probably also going to be flexible of mind. These flexibilities can be small or large, but these flexibilities, these ways of opening up to new ideas. Flexibility opens your joints, it opens your mind, it opens your heart. And when your body, mind, and heart are open, it opens doors. You find ways to connect with each other. If any of you were rolling in a room with other people, were there any giggles or laughter? Were you looking at somebody and the two of you were rolling together? Probably. Because the fun thing is when you start opening the joints, you open the mind, you open the heart, you open doors, you connect with each other. So that's where the creative connections through movements come up. And that's how flexibility relates to your emotional wellness. Get flexible in your heart. You're open to new possibilities. That really helps your emotions a lot. When you feel stuck, you need new ways, right? Flexibility can get you there. So keep rolling down the river. For maybe some older generations, you might like Rolling Out the Barrel. Anybody know that song? Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. For little kids, get those cars and trucks out. There are so many songs about cars and trucks. You know, we could have done On the Road Again. Oh yeah, just can't wait to get on the road again. Rolling along keeps you flexible. Good for the body, good for the spirit, good for your emotions. Okay, we've got one more warm-up dance before we get into our creative content. And this is our rhythm work. Okay, rhythm is really important in dance. If you come here to MoCo Arts and take some of our adult classes, you might take our adult tap class, which is all about finding the rhythm in your feet. Hip hop is all about finding that rhythm, often in your core, in the center of your body. Ballet, it's finding that subtle rhythm in the classical music. You really have to listen for that rhythm, but it's so beautiful, so graceful. There's a lot of great rhythms to dance to. We're going to have some fun dancing with a nice, easy rhythm today. And I also invite you, if you have anything in your environment that you want to use to make sound, you're welcome to grab it. So if you have a drum, if you have shakers, if you have a tambourine, grab it. Also, don't forget, you can make music with just about anything. When I go and visit preschools or long-term care facilities, and I go to dance with folks, I bring a bag with some disposable plastic plates. They make a great percussion instrument. They cost almost nothing, and you can tap them, clap them, bang them, shake them, rattle them. Really fun. Today, I'm not going to use any props just in case you don't have any where you are, but know that it's really fun to listen to the music when you've got something to bang. Okay, if you got toddlers in the house, get those pots and pans and wooden spoons. Just about anything in your environment can help you make music, have fun, and find the rhythm. Now, I'm going to give you another little teaser. What does rhythm have to do with emotional wellness? Well, again, you've got to do it first, and then I'll tell you about it. All right, so here comes a fun song. We're going to get tapping, clapping, stomping. Oh yeah, everybody knows this song, right? Yeah. Get ready. You guys know this song, right? All right, everybody, you're gonna put those hands together. All you boys and girls. Maybe tapping your knees. Just feel the beat. Let the rhythm move you. I'm going to do a little crisscross. All right, I'm going down to my toes. I'm going to get my toes tapping. You might want to too. Who's got a kick in their step? Rockettes coming your way. You can do this under your desk, right? All right, we're gonna get a little fancy. We're gonna go out and in. Ooh, this one's getting tricky, folks. Yeah, you can also do that with the hands. Or put them together. Nice. Good. We're going to tap your heels. Nice and easy and low in your heels. Yeah. Now a little tap to the front. Yeah. All right. Nice. That was awesome. Good work, everybody. Whew, again, getting ourselves moving here. So we're going to take another breath together. 1, 2, 3. Take a breath with me. Yeah. One of my favorite musicians, Johnny Cash, has a great song called Get Rhythm. And in the song, Johnny Cash writes, "Get rhythm when you've got the blues." And if you listen to the words of the song, Johnny Cash pretty much explains the connection between rhythm and our emotions. When we move to the beat, our chaotic world all falls into place. It's organized. The beat holds it all together. The very first sound you ever heard was the rhythm of the heartbeat when you were in the womb. Your heartbeat, the heartbeat was the first thing you ever heard. And so rhythm stays with us through our whole life. It connects us to our very earliest memories, or pre-memories, I should say. And that rhythm is organizing. It's also unifying. You get a whole room full of people clapping to the beat, you cannot feel alone. I think it is like a great remedy for loneliness. Everybody just get out there and clap together. Hear the beat. It's so connecting. It's so unifying. I don't know if you've ever been to a sports stadium where everybody's doing the boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. And the entire sports arena is like rocking to that sound. It just goes through your whole body, right? Can we all try that together, actually? I know you can't hear each other, but just trust that the folks out there with you are going to be joining in this rhythm, all right? So you're going to stomp your foot 2 times and clap. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. We will rock you. You guys got that beat? Uh-huh. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah, awesome. It's really easy to find a song you like with a great beat and just tap along. Tapping your toes is so good for you. You probably know that it takes longer for the messages to get from your brain down to your toes and all the way back, right? When you're going from a thought about what to do with your feet all the way down to your toes, the toes do what they're supposed to do. Message comes back to the brain. I did it. It's a really long route. When you think to your feet, you're speeding up the train on the train tracks of your nervous system, which is pretty cool. I teach adult classes here at MoCo Arts, and I can't tell you how many doctors and lawyers and brilliant people have come to my class and afterwards said to me, my brain feels fried after that. And I'm like, yeah, we often think about dance in terms of the body, but it is also very stimulating for the mind. I have a woman in my adult ballet class right now. She came and signed up for ballet, and I asked her, what brings you here? And she said, I have a lot of members of my family who have developed Alzheimer's or other memory impairments. And I want to really exercise my brain so that my brain is really strong going forward as I become an older adult. And so she is in dance class, not just for the physical benefits, but she knows it's really exercising her brain. I'm going to give you another tip here real quick, and then I'm putting the music back on for y'all. In that last one with the rhythm, I had you crisscrossing. Anytime you're doing anything that crisscrosses the body, like that awesome Charleston, right? You're using both sides of the brain simultaneously. You're using your left and right brains at the same time, and you're exercising the bridge that connects the right and left hemispheres of the brain, called the corpus callosum. The more you do cross-body motion, the more messages go from the left and right sides of the brain faster and faster and faster. So keep it up. It's good stuff, really good stuff. All right, well, that concludes our warm-up. Hopefully you're feeling warm, even though I did quite a bit of talking too. And we're gonna get to the creative part here. We're gonna do some creative movement. Here's what I wanna point out. This is about you and your ideas. This isn't about me showing you what to do, okay? So there's no right or wrong. However this looks or means to you is okay by me. This is art. This is imagination, and this is creativity. I've decided I want to do the creative activity in the packet I presented at the beginning called Play with Polarity. And that's just really fancy for opposites. Opposites. If you're aware of how the body works, you know that all of our muscles work in opposition. To raise my arm, one set of muscles fires while another set of muscles relaxes. Our muscles always work opposite each other. So playing with opposites is the perfect way to explore our bodies and how we feel inside. So I'm going to give you some opposites, and you're just going to move those opposites, whatever that means to you. I'm going to put on some nice, easy background music, kind of quiet. It's not about the music. It's about your imagination on this part, okay? Okay. So we're going to start with some nice, easy ones. Let's start with slow and fast. Okay, so we're just going to start moving slowly. This can look like anything you want. Listen to your body, listen to your heart. Slow. And then going to the obvious opposite, fast. Take your movement and make it faster. Could be the same movement faster. Could be a new movement faster. Just recognize your relationship to fast and slow. Fast. Beautiful. Shifting to another set of opposites. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Beautiful. Bringing that into push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull. Good. Stay with push and pull just a moment more. Bringing this into heavy. Let your movements get heavy. And heavier. And heavier. Just notice how it feels to move heavy. Heavy arms, heavy feet, heavy body. And then finding the opposite, light, and beginning to float away like a balloon or a feather, light. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that was wonderful. I could see a few of you moving and such beautiful creativity. That was lovely. So you could imagine taking this creativity and exploring different things going on in your life. You could explore feeling stuck and unstuck. You could explore feeling happy and moving sad. Remember, it's always okay to move the sad and the angry. All the feelings are good feelings, right? All feelings are valid. So moving big, moving small, moving alone or moving together. And today I've been so happy to be moving together while also alone at the same time. It was really a joy to share this with all of you. I hope you came away with some tips on how to use little moments of time around your house, at work, at play, where you can shake off the stress, have some fun, connecting with your body, connecting with your breath. When we're aware of ourselves, we take care of ourselves. Okay, so keep dancing, keep enjoying the music and the movement. Keep exploring the opposites. We hold all of them inside of us. And the opposites allow us to have a range of ways of being. It also helps us appreciate all the different ways of being in the world. I believe if we danced together more, we'd have conflict less. And so again, I want to just reiterate the important pieces of today's topic. Again, when you're aware of yourself, you take care of yourself. So keep moving, keep checking in with your heart, your emotions, and how you're doing. Listen to your body, and most of all, dance. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm just going to play a song as we're waving goodbye. You're good. You can stop the screen.
So before we sign off for today, just want to say thank you to Danielle and thank you to our participants for a great session. Our final event for the day starts very shortly at 2 p.m. and I'm putting the link in the chat now. That is with Rebecca Skye, who will be discussing the New Hampshire State Commission on Aging. Tomorrow is the last day of the Age of Champions Health and Wellness Fair, and we will focus on spiritual wellness.
Thanks everybody for coming.
So if you know anyone who would be interested in this, please let them know that it's not too late to register, and we hope to see you there.
Thanks, everybody.